This year has been full of strikes, and now one profession is jumping on the strike train due to claims of mistreatment in the workplace. That's right, I'm talking about strippers, and their movement is making national headlines. And here in New York, there's an additional injustice.
New York strippers say that they are sick and tired of bartenders stealing their money.
Even Cardi B spit fire. Oh, grrr.
If there's a badass stripper, like the baddest of the baddest, they still want to throw money at the bartender because it's just like the trend.
I made it clear I wanted nothing to do with this story, but Trevor insisted, and I'm a professional. So for the first time in decades, I stepped into a strip club.
I think they have me mistaken for some other white guy. Never been here before in my life. Oh, hey, Tangerine. How you doing? How's your mom?
One of the problems in many strip clubs is that the bartenders are literally between the customers and the stage, so the dancers claim they're not getting their money. I went to find one of the labor leaders of the strike, stripper Giselle Marie.
The problem right now we're having in New York is the bartenders are dancing behind the bar. They're talking to the customers, telling customers not to tip dancers. And our money getting stolen from us half the time as well.
That's not the truth. If it's my customer that's throwing money on me, how can you say I'm stealing my own money?
This is bartender Sunny D. She believes the stripper strike is uncalled for and self-serving.
The customers come to see the bartenders more than the dancers.
The strippers should be the first priority, but right now they're basing it off of the bartenders. If that's going to be the case, they might as well pay a house fee with us because we do pay to work.
It sounds to me a lot like a stripper versus a bartender issue.
It's a stripper versus the club issue. It's what the club is allowing the bartenders to do.
If I gave a what people think, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be a priest.
Meet Mike, owner and manager of Mr. Wedge.
Are you team stripper or are you team startender?
I am team strip club, them both. Because without the club, they wouldn't even have jobs.
All right, well, that's not really helping, but maybe the strippers don't have it that bad.
You get admired, you get to dance, which is fun, you get showered with cash. Are you kidding me?
Listen. It's a mental and it's a physical job.
To prove her point, Giselle and her coworker Thunder showed me some moves.
Right hand
All the way
up.
up there.
You want to do a little twerking? Twerk it.
What am I thinking of, the money?
Yes, you are.
Do you know how to do any splits?
I don't know how to do splits. I can barely even stand in these things.
Pop that
Pop it?
booty.
What the hell does pop it mean? What does
Pop
pop?
that booty.
I see your point. It's a little tougher than I thought.
Yeah.
Look, I'm no expert, but if the strippers are being blocked by the bartenders, then what if...
If you just separate the bar from the stage, right?
Yeah, it's more theatrical that way. This is more intimate.
When the money just gets thrown in the air like this, how the are you supposed to figure out whose money that is?
It's like raindrops. Whose raindrop is that? I don't know. If you get wet, you get wet.
It seemed everyone at the club was getting wet, while the strippers were left high and dry.
How do you determine whose dollar that is?
Once it falls on the floor, that's the bartender's money.
Let's say I throw $1 at you. It bounces off your chest, lands on a busboy. A busboy slips, throws the tray in the air. The dollar now is in the air, lands on the strip club stage.
That's so much going on.
Right.
I don't even
That's
know.
what I'm saying. It's complicated. This is getting exhausting. Giselle, can you just join, please?
The only way to move forward was to have a mature adult conversation.
What needs to happen is you two need to make up, and we need to figure this out.
Well, one of the issues is the uniforms that the bartenders should be wearing. I feel like they need to be a little bit more covered up.
More clothes.
I don't like working and wearing pants.
Bottom line, these strippers deserve justice, and I had some solutions, like using church donation baskets to reach the high rollers. For a more aggressive approach, the claw. And my sexiest solution, a Roomba attached to a stripper pole. This is a job like any other, and as Mike D puts it,
It doesn't say hottest bartenders on the marquee. It doesn't say the coolest manager in the world. It says girls.
Mike's right. So, when shooting your wad, let's make sure it gets into the right hands.